Thank you guys so much for joining me. It is Let's Rap with ReRe Garcon, and today we have a special, very, very special creative artist, visionary, humanitarian. Oh my gosh, the actor, artist. Some of the documentaries is still acting, and a lot of the list goes on and on and on. I promise you, Miya baby.
2020 vision, I want all the loot. Not gon' trip if the sun don't shine. Not gon' trip, you know I get mine. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. Windows tinted, never rented, but I've been accused. Numbers up and we need no recruits. Leather loafers for the tailor suits. Making moves that you could never do.
It is so good to finally sit down with you.
No doubt.
And get this interview in. So knowing you is eventful. It is eventful because knowing you makes you tap into your work and tap into everything that you got going on. It's a movement. It's a movement, and definitely need to sit down and get the people to knowing what's going on. You know, because a lot of stuff I'm like, I know him, but I didn't know about this. Hold on, wait a minute. So introduce yourself to the people for me, my listeners, my watchers.
Well, Miya baby, I'm an artist.
Got it.
I be trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
I be just trying to look out.
Yeah.
You know, doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to do as a man.
Got it.
Yeah, follow a code.
Got it. So you've been into this since you were a baby, a child, able to draw and everything. 2 years old and posted displayed your first artwork in around 9-10 years old.
Yeah.
And it's been going ever since.
Yeah, it's been dope.
That's dope to have a family and parents that believe in you.
Yeah, my whole family, my whole city.
Yeah, the whole
Asheville,
city.
North Carolina, like the whole place. Everybody told me, instilled in me what I was going to be.
Yeah.
They believed in me more than I believed in myself.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm very thankful to have that.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's very, very important. That's a very, very important thing to say. They believe in you more than you believe in yourself, but that was motivation.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody see it, why you don't see it?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, because I don't look at myself in that light.
Yeah.
I just want to do I like to do what makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And I like making art.
Yeah.
I like making art. It makes me feel like, I don't know. It just give me a feeling I can't really explain in words.
Yeah.
So.
They call you a innovative, a creator. You also on the documentary Color Outside the Lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which you actually learned from a teacher a long time ago.
In tattooing.
In tattooing.
Yeah,
Yes.
in tattooing it was Julio Alfonso. But I had a lot of teachers, you know, along the way. Like my first art teacher, elementary school, Miss Mapp.
Yeah.
Miss Mapp was like a really big inspiration to me. She was my first art teacher. Then I had Miss Whiteside, was my second art teacher. I just had a lot of strong women backing me, man. Strong black women backing me. So it was just like, you know, my mother was actually my first art teacher.
Yes.
I would sit on her lap and she would draw characters and I would copy what she was drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like probably some of the most memorable bonding time of any human being I ever had. I just remember sitting on her lap, you know, and I could remember all these things that she would draw and me copying it. Trying to do what she was doing.
Yeah. That's amazing. We learn by habit, right?
Yeah.
And teaching in the home first.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. So yeah, we do know you derive out of Asheville, North Carolina.
Yes, ma'am.
You came here to Atlanta and made a movement, basically, because there wasn't one. There wasn't one out loud being lived. And you created a movement to be lived out loud. With City of Ink.
Yeah, my friends, man. It wasn't just me.
Yes.
It was just like I just had a large goods around me that it kept me inspired.
Yeah.
And I had like Tuki and Corey and my boy Flux and Goldie and Mr. Soul and I had DJ Wildlife and Martin Jenkins. It was just like so many people around me. You know, like I look at them as my equals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I respect their opinions as intellectuals.
Okay.
So it's like, You can't help but be great when you got great.
You can't help but be great. You took that right out of my head. I was about to say that. You can't help but be great. That's very important. I'm so glad that you said that because it's saying something for the people to understand. Be careful of the company you keep.
Yeah.
As well. You know, if you want to elevate or be better, then that's the type of people to be around.
Yeah. But I mean, the artist world is a little different.
Everybody
look crazy and broke.
Yeah, everybody. I got something to say.
You want to have no friends if you you went off some philosophies. I think artists break the rules of some of those things.
Yeah.
When you dealing with an artist with a lot of especially the most talented ones, if talent and vision and creativity is how it's playing, then something got to be a little lower.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Balance it, right?
Yeah, it's not balanced at all. Usually in artists, it's not. You lacking something.
Wow.
Like you get handicaps. You know
because
what I'm saying?
Of the greatness that
you only got so much brain power.
Yeah.
So certain things get lost. You gotta download something, drop something, to upload something.
So what is the one thing that you think that you had to drop?
I mean, I'm learning stuff, basic stuff now. Like I'm learning how to cook.
Okay. Now you're learning how to cook. What's one of the meals that you can cook really good now?
Well, I haven't fallen off. My best friend was teaching me how to cook. Then I had that's stopped. So it's like now I'm trying to learn stuff. So for the last meal I made some salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah.
That is good. Well, I congratulate you.
Yeah, that's the first thing I learned how to cook was salmon.
Do you know how to make rice?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can cook. You can make
No, I'm not saying I can cook yet. Don't say that. Now. I'm good with the George Foreman grill.
Okay. And a microwave?
No, I don't use microwave.
Okay, good.
But I can cook on the George Foreman grill pretty hot.
Okay. Now, you're still vegan?
No, I'm not a vegan.
Not a vegan.
No. My family was that on that side was vegan.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm a straight savage. I like a steak. I'm a beast savage.
So do you make the steak in the George Foreman grill?
No, I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm trying. I mean, I understand. No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I make sure it's bad for you to eat that shit, so I'd rather go to a nice steakhouse.
Good.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Cook it right.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to kill myself on something crazy.
That makes sense. So I want to talk about Peter Street Station.
Yeah.
The tour, the energy screaming from the walls. So when people say walls talk, every house has a history. Every four walls has a history. It says so much throughout here, from the pictures to the paintings to the autobiographies on the walls to the magazines to the books to the chosen books that you have up there. To the creativity. Everything here is just amazing to me.
Thank you.
I remember when you acquired it, it was more like a shell.
Yeah, it was.
It was more like a shell, and I say that deeply because to see what it is now, I'm like, you knew his vision, dude. How did you put everything together like that? Everything you taught me, this gonna be that, this gonna be that, that, and I was like, okay, good. And everything is right here.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I look at it like a piece of art, that's all.
Like a piece of art.
Yeah.
Every room says something.
Yeah. Oh, each one feel different.
Each one feel different.
Yeah.
This is better. I kind of want to say this is a better feeling than, I don't want to compare the two. It's almost better than No Jake. No Jake was dope.
It was the end of that chapter.
Yeah, end of that chapter. Doing something bigger. The artistry from your, what I want to say, your brotherhood, not even team members, because of the love that y'all share for each other and the creativity is amazing. I want to get into that, but before we do, I'm going to take a quick break, intermission y'all out, and we're going to come back with more of Let's Rock and ReRe Garcon.
2020 vision, I want all the loot. Not gon' trip if the sun don't shine. Not gon' trip, I get mine. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. 2020 vision, I want all the loot. Windows tinted, never rented, but I've been accused. Numbers up and we need no recruits. Leather loafers for the tailored suits. Making moves that you can never do. You sure I'm cool, but I'm never amused. When I